Hey warrior, life isn't waiting to break you. The real question is this: will you break first? Hold that question. The answer comes later. Everyday moments don't attack you loudly. They slip in quietly, like thieves in the night. A careless word, a sudden delay, someone's silent judgment. Are these personal attacks? No, they are tests. Tests designed to challenge one thing only. Can you protect your calm when everything demands a reaction? So ask yourself, when the world pushes you, do you react, or do you remain unshaken? Most people fail right here. Most people live as if their emotions belong to anyone who asks for them. They hand over their peace to the first person who annoys them. They let one comment ruin their mood. Their emotions swing like a door in the wind, wide open. Anyone can walk in and disturb their inner world. Is that strength? No, that is surrender. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Your mind is your fortress. Your calm is your property. And no one, no matter how loud, rude, or wrong, has the right to storm in and take it. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor under constant pressure, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Is this just a nice quote? No. This is a survival skill in a noisy, chaotic world. Because when you protect your calm, you are not becoming cold. You are becoming unshakable. Think about this. If every driver, every critic, every bad day can control how you feel, then who is really living your life? You are not free. You are a puppet, pulled by invisible strings. The moment you get angry on someone else's terms, you hand them the keys to your inner world. Is that freedom? No, that is slavery of the mind. The Stoics saw life as a storm. You cannot stop the storm, but you can decide whether your mind becomes the chaos or the anchor. So we return to the first question. Will you break first, or will you stand unshaken? The answer is simple, but not easy. The world can test you, provoke you, challenge you, but only you decide who controls your inner peace. And once you realize that, nothing outside you ever feels the same again. You can't stop the wind. You can't stop the waves. But here's the question most people never ask. Can you learn to steer your ship so it doesn't break apart? Hold on to that question. The answer reveals itself as we go on. In today's world, the storm doesn't always look violent. Sometimes it's a sarcastic remark. Sometimes it's a news headline meant to scare you. Sometimes it's a social media post designed to outrage you. Are these small things? They look small, but their effect is not. The principle is always the same. Calm is the anchor. If you lose it, you drift. If you guard it, you survive. Here's something modern life never teaches you. Calm is not a personality trait you're born with. It's a skill, and every skill can be trained. So why do most people never master it? Because reacting feels natural. But control must be practiced. The Stoics didn't wake up every morning immune to frustration. They practiced. They reminded themselves daily that other people's actions are outside their control, but their reaction is theirs to command. Is that theory? No, it's discipline. You can see this truth in the smallest daily moments. Someone interrupts you while you're speaking. You could snap back, or you could pause, breathe, and choose to respond in your own time. Which choice keeps your power? The one you choose, not the one forced out of you. Someone makes a bad decision that affects you. You could stew in frustration, or you could focus on what's next instead of what's past. Which response moves you forward? The one that refuses to stay stuck. This difference matters, because it's the difference between losing yourself to the noise of the world and standing steady no matter what. So ask yourself this. What if calm isn't weakness, but strength? The 12 Stoic principles you're about to learn are not abstract ideas. They are shields you can carry every day. Practical, tested through thousands of years of human struggle. Each principle gives you a tool. to protect your calm, to avoid being pulled into someone else's chaos, and to live in a way that feels strong instead of scattered. Here's a truth most people don't like to hear. People expect you to react, because reactions give them control. So what happens when you don't react? You confuse them. You remove their power. That's why a calm person is quietly intimidating. They can't be manipulated. And something strange happens when you start living this way. Your days feel lighter. Problems feel smaller. You begin to notice that the loudest things around you, criticism, gossip, bad news, are actually powerless without your participation. You stop living like a hostage to what happens, and you start living like a commander of your own mind. And in that shift, you discover a deeper kind of freedom, one most people never experience. So as we go through each principle, think about your own life. Where do you give away your calm? And what would change if you guarded it instead? Not as it is now, but as it could be if nothing could shake you. What would your life look like then? Hold that image for a moment. Imagine waking up every day knowing this. No situation, no person, no unexpected problem can pull you away from your center. Would fear still control you? No, because this is what we're building here. Calm that lasts. Elizabeth Kenny once wrote, "He who angers you conquers you." So here's the real question. Who is conquering you right now? Let's make sure the answer is no one. If you're ready to protect your calm no matter what, type in the comments, "My calm is my power." And before we go further, do this one thing. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe to the channel. And most importantly, don't skip any part of this video. Why? Because every principle builds on the last, and missing even one could be the difference between losing your calm and keeping it forever. Now we begin. Principle number 1. Guard your mind. Your mind is your most valuable asset. If you lose it to negativity, fear, or anger, everything else in your life begins to fall apart. And yet look around. Most people protect their money, their homes, their image, far more carefully than they protect their own thoughts. Why does that matter? Because whatever controls your thoughts eventually controls your life. Think of your mind as a garden. If you don't protect it, weeds will grow. Unwanted, ugly, and hard to remove. Those weeds are harmful ideas, toxic influences, self-destructive beliefs. Can you stop every seed from landing? No, but you can stop it from taking root. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." What did he mean? He meant that much of our pain doesn't come from what actually happens, but from what we allow to replay inside our minds. If you don't guard your mind, your imagination will take one difficulty and turn it into endless suffering. So guarding your mind starts with one question. What am I letting in? Every conversation is a seed. Every headline is a seed. Every piece of gossip is a seed. Some grow into wisdom and courage. Others grow into fear and resentment. Which ones stay? That choice is yours. Here are 3 simple ways to guard your mind every day. First, control your inputs. The news you consume, the videos you watch, the people you listen to. They either build you up or wear you down. Limit sources that feed panic and anger. Spend more time with content that gives you clarity, perspective, and strength. Second, filter your self-talk. Everyone has an inner voice. If you let it run wild with self-criticism, it will destroy your calm. Instead, train it. Feed it thoughts grounded in truth. Say things like, "This will pass," or "I've handled worse before." Third, pause before accepting ideas. Not every opinion deserves space in your mind. Listen, but don't absorb. Even the Stoics listened to criticism, but they decided for themselves whether it was worth keeping. Guarding your mind doesn't mean isolating yourself from the world. It means engaging with the world on your terms. You hear, but you choose what to keep. You see, but you choose what to believe. And this is how you stop strangers, headlines, and small frustrations from stealing your peace. When you make this a habit, something changes. People's moods stop controlling yours. The urgency of bad news no longer shakes you, and the constant noise of the world begins to feel distant, like waves hitting the shore far away. Why does this happen? Because an unguarded mind reacts to everything, but a guarded mind chooses its response. So ask yourself, do you react or do you decide? If you commit to guarding your thoughts fiercely, comment, "My mind, my fortress." Music. Number 2, wait before you answer. One of the fastest ways to lose your calm is to speak too quickly. A rushed answer can become a lifelong regret. Once words leave your mouth, you can't take them back. And words have the power to break trust, damage relationships, and make situations worse. The Stoics understood this. That's why they practiced the art of the pause. Before reacting, they breathed. They observed. They asked one question: will my words help or harm? Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, said, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." Why does that matter? Because a stumble in walking hurts for a moment, but a stumble in speaking can leave a scar for years. Waiting before you answer doesn't mean staying silent forever. It means creating space. Space to choose words instead of throwing them. If someone insults you, waiting a few seconds can save you from regret. If someone asks a difficult question, waiting allows a thoughtful answer instead of a reactive one. When emotions rise, the thinking mind shuts down. Anger, fear, embarrassment take the wheel. Logic is pushed aside. But when you pause, you invite your rational mind back into the conversation. That pause sends a silent message. I am not controlled by urgency. I control my timing. This is why calm people seem confident. They don't rush to defend themselves. They don't scramble to prove a point. They take their time. You can practice this every day. If someone asks a question, breathe before answering. If a text upsets you, wait minutes or hours before replying. If a decision is being forced, ask for time. Why does this work? Because many situations don't need an immediate answer at all. Some even resolve themselves without your involvement. Waiting also reveals something deeper: your motive. Are you speaking to win? To defend your pride? Or to clarify and solve? The Stoics believed that if pride is your only motive, silence is the wiser choice. This habit does more than protect your calm. It earns respect. People trust those who don't speak carelessly. And when they see you stay calm under pressure, they realize they can't control you with provocation. The world moves fast. It demands instant reactions. But calm is built in the gap between what happens and what you choose to say. The wider that gap becomes, the stronger your peace grows. If you choose to think before you speak, comment, "I pause. I think. I answer with calm." Number 3, see problems as training. Most people see problems as interruptions. Something breaks. Someone disappoints you. Plans fall apart. And the question appears, why now? Why me? The Stoics asked a different question. What if this isn't punishment, but training? You wouldn't train your body only when life is easy. If you did, you'd never get stronger. The same is true for the mind. Strength is built in resistance, not comfort. Every challenge sharpens something: self-control, patience, composure. Musonius Rufus, a Roman Stoic teacher, said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And mastery doesn't grow in comfort. It grows under pressure. Think about your last frustration: a delayed flight, a rude customer, a broken appliance. In the moment, it felt like a problem. But from the Stoic view, it was a practice drill. Each obstacle was training your patience. Each inconvenience tested your resilience. When you see problems as training, they lose their power to upset you. Life no longer feels against you. It feels like preparation. Every delay teaches patience. Every argument teaches listening. Every setback teaches persistence. This isn't about enjoying hardship. It's about using it. Imagine a boxer who trains only when comfortable. He collapses in a real fight. But one who trains against resistance, even when tired, is ready for anything. You are the same. Daily problems are mental sparring sessions. They prepare you for bigger storms ahead. So change the question. Instead of why me, ask, what is this training me for? Notice your progress. Look at challenges that once stole your calm and how you handle them now. That's growth. Every time you stay composed in a small problem, you strengthen yourself for larger ones. The Stoics knew this truth. Problems reveal character. Anyone can be calm when the road is smooth. Your real strength shows when it's rough. If you lose calm at the first bump, you're untrained. But if you've practiced, you remain steady no matter what shakes around you. So the next time a problem appears, remember this. It's not just a disruption. It's a test, a lesson, a chance to grow stronger. You are not the victim of this moment. You are the student, and the lesson will serve you for life. If you're ready to grow stronger through life's challenges, say, every problem is training for my strength. Number 4, expect some trouble. One of the fastest ways to lose your calm is believing life should always go smoothly. That belief sounds comforting, but it's dangerous. Why? Because reality will prove you wrong every single day. The Stoics avoided this trap, not because they were negative, but because they were realistic. They understood something most people forget. The world is full of imperfect people, unpredictable events, and moments that don't go according to plan. So let me ask you, if you know a storm is coming, do you panic when clouds appear? No, you prepare. Epictetus said it simply. When you are about to leave your house, remind yourself that you may meet with cold, with heat, with rain, with bad company, with selfishness. Is that pessimism? No, that is mental armor. When you start the day expecting possible rudeness, delays, or problems, they don't shock you when they arrive. They don't steal your calm. They only confirm what you already anticipated. This works in small ways. If you expect traffic, you don't rage when you're stuck. If you expect misunderstanding, criticism hurts less. You saw it coming. Expecting trouble doesn't mean you want it. It means you've accepted that it's part of life. And acceptance keeps you balanced. Here's how to practice this. First, start your day with a mental forecast. Picture small inconveniences and imagine responding calmly. This turns surprises into practice. Second, mentally rehearse patience. Visualize possible conflicts and plan to pause, breathe, and respond wisely. Third, accept that people will be human. They will forget. They will fail. They will frustrate you. When you expect this, you stop wasting energy wishing the world were different. Think of a seasoned traveler. They don't explode over flight delays. They've seen it before. That's the mindset. And here's the hidden reward. Once you expect some trouble, many days turn out better than planned. Calm isn't built by hoping for perfect days. It's built by being ready for imperfect ones. Number 5, don't give away your peace. Your peace is like a candle. It lights your mind. It warms your spirit. It brightens everything around you. But if you hand that candle to everyone you meet, don't be surprised when it gets blown out. Most people give away their peace far too easily. A rude comment gone. A small delay gone. A disagreement gone. Before they realize it, strangers, traffic, and headlines are controlling their mood. The Stoics saw this as a great mistake. Your peace is not public property. It is your personal treasure. Seneca said, "A wise man is content with himself and does not need the approval of others." Ask yourself, if your peace depends on approval, who really controls it? The key word is permission. No one can make you angry or stressed. Unless you agree to participate, they can offer chaos, but you decide whether to accept it. Imagine someone hands you a gift you don't take. Who does it belong to? Them. Insults work the same way. Here are 3 ways to protect your peace. First, know your triggers. Prepare yourself before facing situations that usually disturb you. Second, respond, don't react. Reactions are fast and emotional. Responses are slow and deliberate. Third, keep perspective. Ask, will this matter next week? Next year? When you stop giving away your peace, people find you harder to provoke. Some may call you cold. You're not. You're simply living on your terms. And over time, this self-possession becomes magnetic. Calm in chaos is rare and powerful. Comment. Peace is priceless. Number 6. Ask, will this matter later? Most things that upset us feel enormous in the moment, but shrink with time. The Stoics' new perspective is power. Marcus Aurelius advised, consider when you are irritated that the thing is not worthy of your anger. Ask yourself, will this matter tomorrow? Next month? At the end of my life? This question does 2 things. It slows you down, and it shrinks the problem. Traffic, snide remarks, small mistakes. Most won't matter long term. Use this in real time. When anger rises, pause. Look at this moment from the future. If it won't matter, release it. You don't avoid responsibility. You avoid unnecessary suffering. Number 7. Do little hard things. Calm is not built in comfort. It's built in challenge. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort. Small hardships chosen on purpose. Why? So real hardship never caught them unprepared. Seneca wrote about living simply and asking, is this the condition I feared? Do small hard things daily. Wake up earlier. Exercise when tired. Speak when it's uncomfortable. Say no when it's easier to say yes. These actions train resilience. Comfort makes you fragile. Challenge makes you steady. When real difficulty arrives, you don't collapse. You recognize it. Number 8. Let insults go. Insults only have power if you hold them. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Insults reveal more about the speaker than you. Let them fall like arrows you never catch. Silence can be strength. Release protects your peace. Number 9. Focus on what you can do. The Stoics divided life into 2 parts. What you control and what you don't. Peace lives in focusing on the first. Your thoughts, your actions, your choices. Everything else, release. Epictetus said, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This mindset ends frustration. Comment, I control what I can and release the rest. Number 10. Keep good company. The people around you shape your calm. Negativity drains. Calm spreads. Choose wisely. Epictetus said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Protect your environment. Protect your peace. Number 11. Live in the now. The past is gone. The future is unknown. Calm lives only here. Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present. Return to the moment. Breathe. Observe. Engage fully. Number 12. Remember, life is short. Marcus Aurelius wrote, do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. This isn't fear. It's freedom. Life is too short for constant anger. Too valuable for wasted peace. Choose calm while you can. Final reminder. Calm is not weakness. It is strength. These 12 Stoic principles are tools. Use daily. They make you unshakable. The The world wants a reaction, but your peace belongs to you. Protect it fiercely. Drop this final affirmation in the comments. Calm wins. I choose calm every day. If this message resonated, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's grow calm and strong together.